Alright, what is up you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Enter the Infinite Brawl. We are going to be trying some really fast tanks today, because yeah, let's do that. So, Brawl modifiers mostly are quite uninteresting. We have Aura and we have Brilliance, Aura pick a buff, Brilliance touch up at 3/3 upgrades, so you don't need to upgrade anything. But the interesting part is Kitchen Sink, which lets you swap between commanders, so that's exactly what we're going to do here. Now, I have had a lot of recommendations to start as Tychus, so you get the bonus at the minerals. I'm going to swap to Tychus in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some tanks. Well, actually, no, I'm going to grab tier 3 with Swan, because then I can get my trusty Turtle God started up here. Well, not Turtle God, but like, you know, we're going to get our trusty fortress of buildings here. And there we go. Yeah, so my allies here, helpful reminder. Letting everyone know that you can switch. Ooh, with tanks, should I go time? I wonder if time would work. Because attack speed's not bad on tanks, but I should go force so that my tanks have even more range. I'm gonna do force. Wow, but fire for the laser beam. I don't know what to do because fire is generally not a good idea on the tanks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it here. Okay, so am I gonna go all the way? I'm gonna go all the way to tier 3. We're gonna have to suffer the Tychus like burning through our structures for a little bit, but don't worry about it. That's okay. I'm not gonna get any money here. I think Barco's just trying to tell us to start Crooked Sam, but don't worry, guys. This guy got a Nux. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, Kerrigan's also a fan favorite. Not a fan favorite, but like an economy favorite. So I'm gonna be swapping over to Kerrigan eventually. But let me get this upgrade finished, because if you swap commanders while you're in the middle of upgrading something, the upgrade just disappears. Poof! Goes back into your inventory and you lost all that time. So, yeah, don't do that. So yeah, I'm just going to try and build lots and lots of tanks. Get the, because I can just become Rainer afterwards. Or I'm probably going to become Tychus first, I think. Because now that I have my laser beam established, oof, my devastation turn here is not able to get close. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get the gas here, and then I am going to become Tychus. There we go. Tychus immediately gives you the minerals when you become him. I had like 20 minerals, now I'm at 300. Fire is actually really good on Tychus too, huh? Alright, well, we're going to do that here. But yeah, the possibilities are absolutely endless here. I think he's pinging the fact that I have nothing out on the field. But the truth is, yeah, it won't hurt a little bit. This guy's sticking with only Tychus, which is, I mean, only Tychus units, which is very interesting. I'm just going to put my boy Tychus out on the field. He's not a tank, but, you know, he's an honorary member of the tank squad. And then I'm going to go to Kerrigan to get some money off of, actually, I think it might be too early. It's only 3 minutes. So I might actually go back to, I might go back to Rainer, get his tanks, start fast siege on him. And then switch to Swan and get Maelstrom rounds. I think I have to stay as Swan, though, if I want my tanks to get the damage bonus. One thing I could do is become Vorzun and make my tanks invisible. So we're going to try that out here. But, I have my reservations about going full tank, because, at some point, someone on the enemy team is going to be like, wow, what if I decided to go into the sky? And then I'll get super sad. I don't have Kelmore and Ripper rounds. Uh-oh. There we go. I have them now. It's a little late. Is it, though? Ah, it's a little late. There we go. It's a little late. It's a little late. There we go. I'm going to swap over here. No! Okay, by the way, you can actually swap to a random race, which is pretty cool. Okay, can I hate this glitch. If you're selecting more than one unit, and then you press this, it just does this to you. Alright, we're going Manx. Let's just grab a shock division. Let's grab a shock division. It's a tank. It's a tank. You know, okay, so I'm gonna get this and become a missile turret here. Get the smart servos on it. And the good thing about having the shock division is that it's gonna gather EXP passively. I'm gonna fill this with Rocket Boys. You really don't want to fill this with anything besides Rocket Boys. Oh yeah, I forgot I could buy Earth Splitter as well. Probably shouldn't have the shock division directly behind everything, but don't worry about that one, my friends. Can I put the earth? Yeah, I'm gonna put the earth splitter there. There we go. I'm gonna put it like right over here. There we go. Right over here. I think this guy got like chat restricted at some point because I remember playing against him. He was super toxic. Or with him. I don't remember. So all you can do is ping. There we go. Let's see. Can I get some hemispheric accelerants? I'm gonna get one of these. There we go. So this is gonna continue to gain EXP despite myself not being Manx anymore. I'm gonna become. I think I can become Kerrigan now. Yeah, we got some minerals here saved up. I got some minerals here. Get some money off of Kerrigan here. That'll help us tempo out our gas. And then I guess we're probably stuck as Kerrigan for a little bit. We can put down some spine crawlers. Maybe I'll put them down over here. Like a second wave of defensive structures. I don't know. Because once you crowd around the front enough, it's like there's no real point for it. I don't know. My one shock division doesn't really do much damage here. What else could I use to help my tanks? Maybe I could use some raptorlings? I don't know. I just want to save the money and just buy a lot of tanks. I guess some raptorlings would be helpful. I'm gonna put them some down here. I think I want some stepmanlings as well at some point. Right now I'm just gonna make these guys have shredding claws. They do jump in, and so they are a great source of distraction. Shredding claws, adrenal glands. There we go. And there is an oracle here. Here we go. So don't worry, this game's gonna move a little slow. Because well, you can choose to take it slow. Sometimes you can choose to take it fast too. We're choosing to make the choice of taking it slow. You know, we woke up today and we didn't choose violence. We're gonna choose tanks. Let's go. Where's Raynor? There we go. Let's get some Raynor action here. Where is my tanks? Let's do it. Let's do it. Is there a way to stop pings though? Because this is getting mildly annoying now. Okay, so let's put down some more tanks here. I'm gonna get the fast. I think I only want fast siege. Oh, I want advanced optics, that's for sure. Wait, can I advance optics more than once? Oh my god, well, there's one way to find out. I think I'm gonna save up the supply drops here. I don't really want to use them. I'm gonna cash them in later for like a Hyperion or something. That just sort of makes sense. Now, if I get Sure Shot Networked Helm, does Tychus gain bonus attack damage next to these guys? I just wasted 200 minerals. Nice! Because like I think like sometimes in some brawls he does, but in this one he doesn't. And unfortunately there is a Blaze, tier 3 Blaze. Real sad boy hours. We can get the fast siege here. Like what if I buy tanks at Raynor price, but stay at Swan for the tank DPS bonus? This guy's only playing Peter Dahaka. I think I need like an anti-massive unit or something. I don't know, like a Sky Fury. But yeah, I'm gonna gather all the tanks around the Shock Division here. So now I can swap to Swan to get the Maelstrom rounds. Oh no, I cannot stack the Advanced Optics. Man, that would have been so good. Okay, so now I want to see if the Swan tanks still have fast siege. Because I'm hoping they still do. And if they don't, then I'm going to be a little sad. I just wanted to see this for science, but, you know, I don't know. If they don't have fast siege, then I'm going to be super sad about it. We'll see. If they don't start firing 1 second, then they don't have fast siege. That's about it. Oh my god, they do! Oh! Okay, now, the real question is... Oh, they have Swan levels of attack damage too? Oh my god. They actually have it. They actually have it. Okay. Now, do I want to buy more tanks? Oh wait, these tanks have Raynor HP. They have 200 health. 208 health. Okay, well I think I'm going to buy tanks from Raynor only. And I'll stay as Swan for the attack damage buff. The only problem with that is, I don't know. I don't want to buy Science Vessels because they're actually just more expensive medics. Really, at the end of the day. I don't expect my build to have done any damage though, because I sort of just sat on my hands most of the game. But there is one thing I can do to help end the game. Oh, I just pressed 1 a few too many times. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna become Borazun here. Where's Borazun? There we go. Uh-huh. Now then, where is everything? Alright, so if you don't mind. Oh, there's DTs there. I thought I was gonna set up a really clever explosion. Okay, well. Don't worry about that, but now the tanks are invisible. Alright, boys. Now the tanks are invisible. Okay. How good is that? Maybe slightly better. Now the question is, what am I gonna do? With all that money. I think I gotta go back to buy more tanks. I only have 5 tanks, so it's like not really a real amount. It's not a real amount of tanks. I guess I'll come back to Borazun again. Can I make a stealth overlord? Because that would be pretty good for detection. It's like a better observer. Just simply has more health. And unfortunately, there are Tempests. So my invisible tanks will probably have to go home. Like, right away. Man. Okay, well, you know what? If the invisible tanks have to go home, I can switch to something else I wanted to try. Sounds like a plan. And there's nothing wrong with the void race here. Let's see. So what did I want to do here? I want to do some. Let's get some Kerrigan. Get the minerals going. Get the minerals going again. There we go. Got our minerals going here. Oh wait. What if I went Mutalisk? What if I went Mutalisk? What if I went Zagara for the explosive banelings? I don't know. There's so many combinations, but also like all the more combinations you look at, the more you realize, combinations are all melding together. So you know what? At least I'm gonna buy Kerrigan here. I'll buy Kerrigan here. I'm just sort of sitting on my invisible tanks right now. I don't actually have a detector here, so let's just put down a overseer who will at some point end up becoming invisible. My Void Rays are invisible. Oh right, there's Stetman. Stetman gets completely dumps on Mutalisk, so yeah, let's not do that. I don't think I want the ability efficiency. I don't know. I might want it. It doesn't seem noticeable, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it anyways. What else am I gonna do with that money? I can become Karax actually, and then we can drop a fat laser beam. And then as Karax, I can summon some carriers to heal up those Void Rays. Or maybe just have the carriers in the front. I don't know. Because I also want to do like a combined like Protoss fleet. Although I kind of did that in like the ultimate space battle. Man, I just hate that it becomes an air battle every time. And tanks, unfortunately. Wait. Manx's Medivacs can make his tanks fly, but they de-stealth when there's a tank on it. But if the tank is stealth, would the Medivac still be stealth? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, I didn't do any damage here as expected. I literally sat on my hands this entire game. Trying to force tanks. I don't know if tanks are really optimal. I think they're they cost too much. That and I probably shouldn't have built these links. I don't know. The links were here to do distractions. Distractions. Let's see. So yeah, Tychus didn't get any benefits from that. Alright, well, there's no point looking at this anymore. So let's just try. I want to try out that theory of like, can I make an invisible tank? Can I pick up other tanks? Alright, and we're back. This time we're gonna start off as Tychus. I don't know. The laser beam is fine. I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna start with the blaze. The reasoning for this is I can go tier 3 blaze at some point. So that's why I'm gonna do that. Is that the optimal play right now? Little questionable.
Sell me.
Little questionable. Did I not get my gas? Oh my god, it's because I'm moving. I can't gas. Ugh. Okay, let's see it. Look at the high capacity oil spill containers here. And then I'm gonna become somebody else here. I just want to open with blaze so then I get like something thick in the front. I really want to try out the invisible tank thing. Can I? I cannot oil the cannon. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, well, let's see. Can I get Shadow? Oh, thank you very much. I will take that. I will take that without question. Just because Shadow on tanks is just a good time overall. I think it's a good time for Blaze too, right? He attacks like pretty fast. Wait, Shadow's supposed to increase my attack speed by 15%? But only... Because this is attacks every 1 second, right? So it should be attacking every 0.85 seconds. This is only attacking every 0.87 seconds. It's kind of sus. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna swap over now to... You know what? I should swap over to Mengsk. Let's do it. I'm gonna become Mengsk. So I can get some Royal Guard on the field. Get some tier 2 going. Put my missile turret here so I can, like, tank. Man, I wish Mengsk still had the 50 mineral Zerglings. Those things were ridiculously cheap. Blaze, you know you can oil the cannons, right? Like, when Blaze oils the cannons, they literally do no damage. Okay, well, there we go.
Talk to me.
Let's get our gas here. So, I really want to try out the Flying Shock Division thing. Well, I know the Shock Divisions can fly, but can they fly but also be invisible with the Vorzun upgrade? Because at this point, I'm doing it for science. Like, I don't know. We've all seen some of the optimal compositions already, but we're not here for the optimal compositions. We're here for the but what if compositions. So I'm just gonna put down one intercessor. I'll probably put this back here. I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna grab Neosteel Fortify. I'm gonna give this Scatter Veil so it's invisible. I'm gonna load this up with rocket launchers because it is the best missile turret in the game. Okay. Can I make this thing heal more? It can heal 2 targets at the same time. Okay, well, not exactly heal more. My intercessor's still chilling here though. Just living their best life, healing. I don't want to swap off yet though. I really want to make the aim assist here. I really don't want to swap off Mengsk yet. If I do swap off Mengsk, what am I going to become? Probably like Vorzun. I do need tier 3. I do kind of want to do Swan. I think I want to become Swan. But let's get a tank first. Uh-oh. Aim assist embracers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are our defensive buildings? Uh-oh. Is this guy saving for Hyperion? What is he doing? He might be doing it actually. Just like... I need to try and rush Hyperion. Like, what if I bum rush Hyperion? I gotta try and do that in another video. There's so many possibilities, you know? It's like, what if we bum rushed Hyperion? So I'm gonna get armament stabilizers here. Oh, we got some lag coming in here. There we go. There we go. It's no longer lag. Okay. So now with the armament stabilizers, oh, it's Kaz. Okay. Oh, you'll probably see Kaz in the next game. Okay, so now, who am I gonna become now? I'm gonna become Kerrigan, I think. I need the money. We need the money. I should also probably become Dahaka at some point as well. There we go. Got our money. We're gonna go tier 3. This guy's playing pure Phoenix. What a mad lad. Oh, Bunker didn't make it back. Oh well. So there's a Shock Division here. Okay, so right now the Shock Division is visible. I'm gonna make it invisible once it becomes Vorzun in the next round around. And then in the next run around, once I become invisible, then I'm gonna come back to Mengsk. Maybe put down the Earth Splitter. We're literally playing turtle mode right now. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna probably want to buy Kerrigan too, huh? Yeah, I'll probably do that. Let's put this down over here. Let's put this down over here. Oh no, but the laser beam space. What am I gonna do with that? I guess I can just reserve some real estate, like right here. I'll just move these guys over. Just reserve the real estate, so no one can put anything else there. You know?
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Okay, I have to
minerals.
test if I can pick up the tank invisible, and I have to
Not
test if I can pick up the
enough
tank. Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'll just put Kerrigan down, because, you know. Although I could also get tier 3 Blaze. Let's see, I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna put my super thick missile turret back here. Do I get one more charge on Kerrigan? Yes, I do. Give me those minerals. Show me that money. Okay, so should I get Kerrigan's upgrades? I'm gonna get Kerrigan's upgrades too. Except for the health. I'll come back to the health. There we go. And now we are going to go to Vorazun.
Let's make it count.
Can I make this invisible? Wait, I can? But it's already invisible. Huh?
Break it down.
Okay, well, moment of truth.
Where's the emergency?
Is this thing in...
Talk to me.
You know what? For added security, I'm gonna give it invisible a second time. Did I just waste 2 invisibles? Maybe. Oh! It worked! Oh my god. It worked! It's an invisible flying tank! Oh my god. Ah! Wait, he ate the whole thing?! Okay, never mind. The tank was on the ground. Okay. Alright, guys. It's confirmed. You can make the flying shock divisions invisible. How good is that? Not very. Not very good. You know what, though? Better than nothing. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna put down some of these. I think you can make like vanilla Archons as well. No one's actually done any of those things. Apparently, basic Liberators have a higher DPS because you can get more of them. And they shoot slightly faster. I also have Shadow. So, I mean, Liberators are just tanks, except in the air, so... Oh my god, I can actually do it. I can become Terran. Huh! I can get Vikings without the benefit of the Vikings. I can get cheaper Cyclones! Ooh, what the heck? Okay, well I'm gonna buy some Liberators here. So I guess this is the flying tank episode.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, there we go. We got the Liberators. Oh, but do they siege up really slowly though? Advanced. Oh, I get advanced ballistic. Oh, it costs 200 minerals. Why does it cost 200 minerals to get advanced ballistics? Why? Who did this? Oh my god, this is literally just the worst battle cruiser. 500 minerals though. Reapers are 70. Oh, normal direct strike without commanders just feels so impossible. Okay, well the invisible tank is here. And it's gonna do its thing. Oh my god, can I go back to Vorazun and make the things invisible? Make the blasts. Make the Liberators invisible? I think I want to become Karax for a little bit though, because I want to make sure we can stabilize and get our defensive structures up. Unfortunately, the Liberators do like laughable damage here, so yeah, I definitely need something here. Although the invisible flying tank, they're alive here. They're like taking the crap out of the carriers.
Tell me.
I'm not gonna spend any more money on these Liberators. Maybe I'll get extra range. Yeah, I'll get I'll get the extra range. Why not? And so I want to become Karax right now, just so I can get access to Karax's beautiful defensive structures that offer tons of shielding. I'm gonna put the Kadar Monolith here. And I'm gonna let them know about the beam. Do they know about the beam? Dream. Carriers are not tanks. But I feel like me not putting out more money on units is also costing me my team stuff. I don't know. Let's see, the Liberators shoot quite fast. You know what I need? I need to give Blaze his shield. There we go. Blaze, put that thing on. Yeah, put that on. Oh, the Liberators are repairing themselves too. Unfortunately, though, they don't stand a chance against all that stuff. Oh, unless... oh, tank's invisible? Okay, never mind. Okay, so because the invisible tank adds a lot of AoE in the air, but... if you really want it for the AoE, you probably would be better off getting Rain the Vikings. We have structures over here. Shield battery with massive range. This guy is nothing but Archons. Fairly interesting here. Okay, so I know that the Manx tank can fly and it's invisible, so I'm gonna put it down on the ground again. Can I? How do I drop it? Oh yeah, there it is.
Dropping
There
off.
we go. Put it back on the ground here.
Break it down.
Now the real question is,
Let's make it count.
can I pick a Rainer tank up? Oh, so there's only loads of shock division. Okay. Why am I playing Rainer? How much money do I have? 1,000. That's not particularly good. Things are also not looking particularly nice for us here. Let's see. Down our bunker here. Put down our missile turret here. What do we need to do? We need to make sure those air units are dead. Okay, you know what? The flying tank is a great idea because it adds
Picking up or
AoE.
dropping off.
What's up?
Now,
Burn it. There's the spirit. Ready to.
I feel like at every point, at some point in time, we're always gonna come back to these guys,
Let's get into the fight.
Rainer Vikings. So you can't pick up other tanks. It only loads shock divisions, which is kind of sad. But you know, nothing wrong with some shock divisions.
Sell me.
Let's get Phobos Let's get the Phobos weapon systems here. Let's get the Rip Wave missiles. My wave is kind of weak.
Complete.
But let's not worry about that. I can make my Vikings invisible, so once they disappear, we'll be fine. Blaze here is just the monstrosity of the tank. I need more Vikings on the ground here. I want to get some Dameless Vikings, I'm not sure. I can always research this as Swan again. So who do I become now? Oh right, is that even a question? I become Vorazun.
Make it count.
So now with Vorazun, I can
Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
hide everything from my
Raiders
opponents.
roll.
Haha! I can't hide Blaze though. I wish I could. Now then, what do I need? What else do I want? I want a Corsair.
You can
Let me
count
get some
on me.
Corsairs here. So some of you are saying I should probably stealth the Corsair. As you can see here, I cannot. I cannot stealth the Corsair. That's just part of
Research.
That's just part of how the Corsair works. No, you just can't stealth it. Okay, so we have a laser beam here, swan beam,
Research.
meme beam. My Vikings are all invisible. If I collect all the enemy air units here, that could be really good. We have some ground here, like the Locust and the Swarm Hosts. Kind of need to deal with that. There we go. Our opponents can't see anything. I'm gonna collect all those air units into a bunch. There we go. Get them all into a twisted knot, and then I'm just gonna blast them out of here. There we go. There we go. Now, are the normal Protoss Colossus cheaper than Phoenix's Colossus? I'm not quite sure about that. Can I put a... Wait, hold on. How many units can I stack on top of each other? Because I know abs... You can stack abs on top of things, right? Can I put a Colossus on top of an ab? Oh yeah, by the way, Zgar's Banelings also stack up, so I'm going to put those over here. Just like sort of line them up here. Although I think Zgar's Banelings you probably don't want to put in a vertical column, because they don't run that fast compared to Stetman's. But we'll see here. One of our opponents leaving means that they're going to start spawning like a lot of something else. But yeah. Kick Potters from your games with the second in a row that he left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's spoiling the fun here. Well, I mean, now they have half as many structures. I think maybe he's complaining that one of his teammates is only playing as Phoenix. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with only trying to play one character.
You can count on
It's like challenge mode, you know? It's challenge mode. Now, I'm gonna stim these Archons and see what happens. Let's see. I'm gonna make Medusa Blades, Rupture. Make sure I get all those bells and whistles here for all of Zgar's Explodey Boys. Our Dahaka here only has air units here. So I guess that guy was sort of like doing a lot of heavy lifting, so maybe he just got angry and he left. Why do you have to be angry, guys? Can I make my Banelings invisible? Oh my god. I can make my Banelings invisible. I don't even know what I'm supposed to title this video. At first I was going to title it Flying Tanks, and then, well, obviously that's not true anymore because there's Vikings. And now I'm like... I don't know. Let's see. I guess I'll still call it Flying Tanks. You know, everyone wants to see a Flying Tank. We did some science here. And Abathur has a bunch of biomass available for me. But what would I make? Swarm hosts? Nah, let's go for it. I'll make some swarm hosts here with some biomass.
Make it count.
Put them in the corner. I don't know.
You can count on me.
Give you some of that. Give you
What's
some
up?
of that.
Research complete.
Now the real question is, what if I made a Leviathan? Oh my god, I could build like the optimal air fleet. Just have the Leviathan stealth it at the front, and then like stealth everything else, and then buy a mothership. Oh my god, I can stealth an Alarak mothership. That would be insane. Okay, well there is the Alarak mothership. You know what? I think I need to become Manx for a bit first. Just because Manx will help me disable those pesky motherships here. There we go. Wait. This guy's literally playing by himself. Oh my god. His entire squad's gonna leave him, dude. He's literally by himself, boys. I mean, he's spawning like tons and tons of guardians. Is that good? Probably not. Okay, so I can't afford to buy a Leviathan here, so I will do just that. I'll put a Leviathan here out on the side. I think we want to revisit... I want to revisit War soon. I'm going to make everything invisible. I cannot make it a Leviathan invisible. Are you kidding me? I can't make this invisible. Oh, because this already has a buff on it. But I can make these invisible.
Count on me.
Now, why would you make your banelings invisible? Because...
Sounds
well,
like a plan.
why not? Why don't you want invisible banelings? However, we're gonna need more than a few black holes to handle this. Whatever. We'll just go for it here. However, this guy's gone for a complete entire like air
Sounds
fleet
like a
here.
plan.
I probably should have made the void rays invisible, huh? Don't worry about that, guys. You didn't see anything. I mean, you literally... there's nothing here. All I see is a Leviathan, a Blaze, and a few Swarm Hosts. I don't see anything on the staging area. Just started making everything invisible, guys. Look. There's nothing here. Look, I don't know what you're talking about, guys. There's nothing here. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? Oh yeah, I forgot to Hawking just eat my Leviathan like that. Oh my god. The banelings being invisible are actually kind of hilarious. Okay, but real talk though, I need to make this mothership not alive. And probably the best way to do that is by becoming Minsk. Where is my boy? Oh, he's up here. Forgot about that. Minsk is up here. There we go.
Make it count.
So I'm just gonna put the Skyfairy on the ground here. Why do I put Skyfairies on the ground?
Count on me.
Because they don't take up airspace.
Raiders
Give him some EXP here. He's not gonna have anti-massive yet. But we're gonna need it. Oh jeez. I might just buy another one. Just buy 3 Skyfairies, have them like level up. I don't know. That might be too many Burrow Guards.
Sounds like a
Probably should have
plan.
bought them really early on too. I'll be honest.
Raiders ready to plunder.
You know,
Time to
they charge up the fastest anyways. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Right now they don't do bonus damage though. So we're gonna be in a bit of a pickle here. Hopefully we can become Karax here and just resolve our issues. But as things stand right now, I just gotta pray to this little baby Manx bunker over here that it can do enough anti-air action. Is it going to though? I don't know. Because there's 3 Hyperions now. Yeah. That's gonna melt through most things. Yeah,
What's the plan?
we're in a bit of trouble.
Time to plan.
Let's get it.
Well, one of my Skyfrays is anti-massive now. Well, that's good news, right? Okay, we got a Karax beam here. Although Karax's beam is kind of laughable against all this. What do I really need then? I think I still need the Karax beam here. Let's go. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, now I'm gonna put down.
Sounds like a
Not
plan.
enough minerals.
Why did I put down a carrier into a Hyperion? Why did I do that? Whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The carrier is here for the healing and the moral support. And it's also going to become invisible at some point in time, so don't worry about
Not
that.
enough minerals.
Oh, I forgot to make carriers ridiculously expensive.
Count on me.
450. Looks like we're going to have a long battle on our hands here. And it's going to be an air battle, which unfortunately does not utilize tanks as well. But I do have, like this stealth tank here. I don't actually know how many kills it has.
Life flights here.
I actually don't know how many kills it has, because I can't... Can I unload it? The only way I can see is if I unload it, right? Okay, well, it's actually kind of pitiful. It's only got 10 kills. That's a little sad. Feels bad, man. Probably need more, and it's good against, like, low HP clumped air units, and, right now this is not exactly low HP.
Not enough.
It is
minerals.
clumped,
Not
but it's
enough
definitely
minerals.
not low HP. Let's get our carrier out here. Let's find our carrier. I'll get them repair drones, because the carriers can stay kind of safe in the back here. I would like to get that. I think Phoenix's graviton catapults are cheaper, although I don't know if it benefits our carriers or only Phoenix's. And you can see how my wave is a bit of a meme here. The bunker is doing its best to try and cut through that thick mothership, but really isn't working out here. I'm at Warzone and Black Hold everything. Oh my god. Let's make these carriers invisible. Let's make that Sky Fury invisible. I think the Sky Fury being invisible is better. Although our opponents, I think, are just staying as Rainer. I need to really swap the Kerrigan. I haven't swapped the Kerrigan this entire game, I think. I need to cash in. But we've just been trying to stay alive so far, so... cashing in hasn't been a top priority. I don't know why this guy has so many Archons, though.
Time to
What does a man do with that many Archons? That is a total mystery. Let's see. Now then. Thing is, as Warzone, I can't really do other things. I can't build carriers. My Leviathan is just a sacrificial lamb. It just gets eaten. Feels bad. Holy, my carriers just get chewed through. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mothership chews through the carriers quite nicely here. My mind's telling me to become Kerrigan, but I know that I need to become Rainer. Because if I don't become Rainer, we're kind of screwed. Let me just add some Void Rays in here. I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know. Hopefully the Void Rays can do something.
Time to man up. You can count on me.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Let's get some Void Rays. Get some extended
Research
range here.
Complete.
When I become Kerrigan, oh my god, I have 900 minerals waiting for me. I'm actually trolling, guys. I'm actually trolling.
Research complete.
Kerrigan can do the thing where she stops air units, right? Yeah, she can. So I can do this and then boom. Oh no, I don't have detection here. Uh-oh. My one weakness. Never buying detection. Yeah. Alright, so I already know what's gonna happen, okay? We have, I was just trying out all the, freebie things here. I actually shouldn't have become Abathur. Like, the Swarm Host, basically useless. I just wanted to get the biomass out of the way. Maybe if I put the biomass on a Devour, it might have been a little better. This Leviathan was 100% a waste of money. Why did I get it? I don't know. I needed a Dahaka, that's for sure. I tried out these libs, but I don't know. I don't think they're quite worth it. Unless you're against a bunch of ground units, but it feels like every single battle is going to end up going into the skies. And if you don't have some sort of, like, massive death fleet of, like, literally everything, you're going to have a bad time. So maybe in the next video, what I'm going to try and do is establish, like, a massive death fleet of all of the best units at each range. Although I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in there. And who would I start as first? Well, that's something for the next video to think about. Let's have a look at the overview here. I did more damage than I thought I did. I thought I was totally memeing. But apparently, our currently Alarak here did less. Oh, okay. Well, still not that great. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this game, be Be sure to leave a like. And until next time. Well, look at that. Everything's invisible. I love it. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
The tires. Let's light some fires.
Need a light.
They picked the wrong fight.